Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be looking at applying for your first HGV or PSV licence, which is something that a lot of people may be looking at doing at this time of year. Applying for either type of licence is quite straightforward, but there are a number of steps that need completing, and it's vital that these are carried out correctly. I'm going to go through each of these steps in detail and explain what needs to be done. Right, so before we get going, can I just say a massive thank you to each of you that subscribed to our channel since we launched at the start of 2022. It might seem small, but it really does make a huge difference, so if you're new to the channel and you like what we do, please hit that subscribe button and put a smile on our faces. Okay, so you want to become a vocational driver. The first stage in the application process is to arrange and pass a medical. This is needed to make sure you meet the higher standards required for bus and lorry drivers. The DVLA has produced a list of conditions that may affect a person's ability to drive, so the doctor will ask you questions about your health and check that any illnesses you have will not affect your driving. They'll also check your eyesight to ensure that you meet the required vision standards. The details are filled in on a D4 medical examination report, which remains valid for 4 months. The application form for a lorry, bus or minibus licence, a D2, needs to be ordered from the DVLA, so it's worthwhile doing this before arranging your medical so that you're ready to send off both forms, along with your photocard licence, as soon as possible. It usually takes around 3 weeks for your provisional licence to be returned. In order to become a vocational bus or lorry driver, you need to complete 4 modules. Modules 1 and 3 are the theory and practical elements, which is the same as when you learn to drive a car. Whereas modules 2 and 4 are needed to gain the vocational qualification required in order to drive buses or lorries for a living. That's the Certificate of Professional Competence, or CPC. As soon as your provisional licence has been returned, you'll be able to book both modules 1 and module 2 tests. Module 2 can be sat before module 1, but both need to be passed before booking any further tests. Let's take a closer look at modules 1 and 2. Module 1 is the theory part and consists of 2 tests, multiple choice and hazard perception. Both tests can be taken on the same day, in any order, but they do need to be booked separately. The multiple choice test has 100 questions covering a range of topics, and you'll need to achieve 85 correct answers in order to pass this test. The hazard perception test involves watching 19 videos which show 20 potential hazards. The pass mark for this test is 67 out of 100. Once you've passed both tests, you'll be issued with a certificate which is valid for 2 years and is required to book module 3, the practical driving test. Module 2 is the case study element. In this test, you'll be shown 7 short case studies based on real life situations. And each case study has between 6 and 8 multiple choice questions to answer. The pass mark for this is 40 out of 50, and once you've passed this test, module 4 can be booked. This needs to be done within a 2-year period, otherwise you'll need to resit the module. So, now that you've passed modules 1 and 2, it's time to book the module 3 and 4 tests. Again, I'm going to break these down and look at them in more detail. Module 3 is divided into 2, parts 3A and 3B. Part 3A is a 30-minute reversing test, whereby you will need to perform an S-shaped reversing to obey. If you're looking to acquire a C+E, or an articulated vehicle, or a D+E, which is a bus or coach with a trailer entitlement, you'll also need to show that you can couple and uncouple a trailer safely. Upon passing Part 3A, you will need to pass Part 3B within 6 months. Part 3B is a 1-hour test, consisting of practical road driving and vehicle safety questions. There are a number of skills that you'll need to demonstrate, including using vehicle controls, moving away at an angle, uphill and downhill, performing a controlled stop, using mirrors and giving appropriate signals, dealing with hazards, and controlling the vehicle's speed. The criteria for passing this test is to have accumulated fewer than 12 minor driving faults and to have no serious or dangerous faults. Module 4 is the final part of the driving test and is a practical demonstration of your knowledge and understanding. It's more commonly known as Show Me, Tell Me, as you're assessed on 5 different topics: safe loading and load security, how to stop trafficking in illegal immigrants, assessing emergency situations, reducing physical risk to yourself and others, and carrying out a walk-around vehicle safety check. The pass mark is to score at least 15 out of 20 in each topic area, with an overall score of at least 80 out of 100. As well as receiving your bus or lorry vocational entitlement on your licence, you'll also receive a driver qualification card, or a DQC, which shows that you have your initial Certificate of Professional Competence. The DQC must be carried at all times when you're driving commercially, or you'll receive a £50 fixed penalty from the DVSA. In order to keep this qualification, you're going to need to undertake periodic training at some point in the next 5 years before the card expires. If you want to know more about this, you can visit our channel and find the driver CPC video. Okay, well, I hope you found this video useful and you know more about applying for your first vocational licence. Please give us a thumbs up, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.